How are you thinking, why, oh why is XRP not on the move? Every day we talk about it, but it's not coming. And I always talk about what's going on in the background. Well, I have got some pretty big news that involves JP Morgan when it comes to XRP, as well as a very interesting $16 price prediction. How do we get to that point? Find out in this video. Do make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, stay up to date with everything going on with XRP, as well as the wider cryptocurrency market. And with that being said, let's get into it. So, like I said, JP Morgan, interestingly enough, now partnering up with a company called Neum. Now, N-I-U-M, I probably absolutely butchered that, but JP Morgan Chase, remember, a newly, I guess, cryptocurrency pro banking infrastructure that we have. We know that they're very supportive of the ETFs. We know they're now invested in ETFs. Rumor mill behind closed doors, they're buying Bitcoin. And it's interesting enough, they now have a route through to XRP without directly exposing JP Morgan to it. Now, you might think that's a pretty wild assumption, two-bit, but this is very interesting. Now, this article was posted by Chad Steinberger, so shout out to him. And it talks about JP Morgan ultimately being a banking provider, and we used to facilitate transfers from your bank account to specific funding accounts. How you route your transactions to your Neum funding account will determine how long your transfer will take. And I guess the point here is, why is NIUM or Neum an important factor when it comes to JP Morgan? Well, the reality is they are now a partner in Southeast Asia with Ripple. That's right, they have partnered with them now for quite some time, facilitating cross-border payments, as well as multiple APAC and, again, transparent and affordable solutions for international payments. Again, this is a big deal. This is why I talk so often about looking at the wider macro picture, as opposed to, I wonder when the price is going to go to $1. Why is the price not moving? You've got to understand everything else that goes into it. And again, there is a ton of stuff that goes into this, and it was founded back in 2014. And again, much more. Philippines, Mexico, again, areas that are growing in cryptocurrency adoption. So some may think, well, this is pretty wild. At the same time, it's very strategic, if you ask me, and I think very important as we start to build out this international payment structure. And again, a few more days, we're going to be, well, a few more weeks, and we're done. The 125 million will be paid off. And I think this is an absolute potential move now for JP Morgan. One other thing just to reference as well, we actually saw some nice inflows by asset for XRP at 0.3, which is about $3 million on week flows, 1.3 on the month, and then 22 on the year. So again, outperforming Solana, which if you think about volume on Solana and the excitement around that, absolutely, we still see XRP with significant volume. So many people believe XRP is dead. Many people believe we're not doing anything. It's still a very strong asset, and we still see a significant amount of flows on the US market. So I think this is all very positive to think about. So that then brings us to people predicting a $16 all-time high, as ultimately XRP prints the largest bull flag in history. Now, you've got to look at this two ways, and you know that I always like to bring you it factually and without emotion. The reality is that, yes, you could argue it's the longest and largest bull flag in history. At the same time, you could argue that we haven't really done anything from a price perspective. And I guess the point here is we have obviously seen that suppression from the SEC, the nervousness for people to get involved, as a lot of people believed it was a 50-50. I included was very much in a world of expectations around a 50-50. But this, again, is important. And the rumor mill consolidating for approximately 2,500 days. Depending on how you look at it with XRP, you could argue that, yes, it has consolidated for that length of time. However, we've had the SEC looming over us for the longest time. But it feels like at the moment, the cryptocurrency market is on the cusp of a significant breakout. And again, we've talked about this and why I am super bullish on the upcoming months, as we know China's coming, Russia's coming, and many other factors. Even Fed rate cuts, rumor mill is over 1% cut. Check out that video I've got coming for you guys soon. It is wild and absolutely could ignite the cryptocurrency market, but you're on a timer. Not long to go, but lots of people predicting XRP to do the same. If you take a slightly shorter time frame, and we do look at these as important factors, we still are in this bullish uptrend. The shorter time frame here, the pink line being the 50-day simple moving average, crossing over the 200 simple moving average, giving us a very big bullish cross to the upside. Now, something I'm looking at the minute, RSI divergence. We have just gone slightly bearish on this, so we're going to have to keep an eye on it. We may come down, retest this 50-day simple moving average in line with the wider cryptocurrency market. You see Bitcoin coin, just hovering around 63,200. So if we get a little bit of a further push down, then I expect us to retest this 50. Could be an opportunity to DCA if you bought slightly higher around here at 56 cents. And again, we'll see if the RSI divergence does move back to the upside. Remember, this is an indication of price action versus movement. And again, the more aggressive the move, the more aggressive the RSI divergence does come in. So again, I'll keep you posted, just trying out new things, see what that does in terms of markets and price structure, and ultimately giving us an edge. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel, though. That definitely gives you an edge. But we are still in an uptrend. Even if you take the longer term time frame, we are still in an uptrend for XRP. So we're going to see more and more of these banking institutions come out. I talked about this in my video last week, that I expected some more big announcements this week, and I still stand by that. Not only is China, in my opinion, going to come to the market this week, I think we've got a couple more XRP partners that are going to come out of the woodwork. As we know, the SEC pretty much isn't going to appeal anymore. That feels like that ship has well and truly sailed. But let me know, as always, in the comments, what do you think, and what's your view on JP Morgan and Neum? And if I absolutely butchered that, let me know exactly how to spell it. I'm very interested to know your thoughts. But until the next video, don't forget to check out that Fed rate video coming soon. Hit that like, subscribe button for more, and I'll see you very soon. Take care.